The gentlelady yields back. Before we close, and she was our last colleague to asking questions today, I want to offer the ranking member an opportunity to offer any closing remarks you may have. Ranking Member Comer, you are now recognized.
Well, thank you, Madam Chair. I feel like Representative Hank Johnson just delivered my closing remarks because he reminded every American that every Democrat voted in favor of this bill and every Republican opposed this bill. And the reason that the Republicans oppose this bill is because we warned of inflation. And here we have it, inflation. When you learned this in Economics 101 in college, I went to Western Kentucky University, when the government prints money, it devalues the dollar. The government has printed a lot of money in the name of COVID. Thank goodness for Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema in blocking that Build Back Better bill in the Senate, because I can only imagine what the inflation rate would be when that money hit the economy. And Representative Bush said this is a model of how this committee can help with local governments. I mean, what this committee did is just approve a blank check for the local governments. Now, I can tell you in Kentucky, there will be counties like Boone County, Progressive County, Affluent County, fast-growing county, that will spend the money wisely. There are counties in Kentucky that I can say without hesitation will not spend the money wisely. That is a fact. Now, the government and this Congress and what Republicans wanted to do, what the government should do, what Republicans wanted to do, put guardrails. That's what this committee should do, Representative Bush. If we're going to oversee federal money being reappropriated back to the local level, we need to make sure there are guardrails and that this money is transparent and that this money is actually needed. And there are needs. But again, the government is going to have to stop spending money, stop printing money, because our children and grandchildren are going to have to pay for this, and it's going to lead to more inflation. So you're going to continue to hear Republicans talk about the ways that we need to control inflation, to stop inflation. This is one of many crises that I mentioned in my opening statement, in addition to a lack of border security, in addition to a disastrous energy policy that probably led to what's going on in Russia and Ukraine right now. So we're going to continue to talk about the issues that the American people want on this side of the aisle. The number one issue that most Americans are concerned about is the issue that they face every day when they go to the grocery store, when they go to the gas pump, when they pay rent, when they pay for their prescription drugs, inflation. And you can't continue to print and spend money without suffering the consequences of inflation. Madam Chair, I yield back.